Most of the time, when hip-hop legends from the 90s and early 2000s release albums in the modern day, they're met with the same critical acclaim, but not the same commercial success that they saw in their primes. But this year, we saw an anomaly, and a big one. Clipse is a hip-hop duo consisting of brothers Pusha T and Malice, and prior to their album this year, the duo's last release was over 15 years ago. Clipse managed to pull off something really special this year. Not only did their album Let God Sort 'Em Out pass any expectations commercially, it's one of the best albums of the year. So I thought it'd be a good idea to go back and take a look at the story behind the rollout to this album and see how Clipse let God sort 'em out. After the duo's last album Till the Casket Drops in 2009, Clipse actually broke up for quite some time. Both brothers wouldn't be seen on the same project again until 2019, 10 years later, with the release of Use This Gospel off of Kanye's Jesus is King. But by the 2020s, Clipse was back, and they had large plans for their return to the grand stage. During this period when they were split, Pusha T was releasing his own set of solo studio albums, and he had a track record of locking in with one or two elite producers to roll out his vision for his albums. In 2018, it was Kanye with Daytona. Then it was Ye and Pharrell coming together in 2022 with It's Almost Dry. But this time around, it would be just Pharrell on the boards, as Push and Malice not only wanted consistency, Pusha T didn't have the greatest relationship with Kanye at the time, which we'll get into later. Things also didn't start off great for the brothers when they were putting this album together. The album features a guest verse from Kendrick Lamar that was recorded sometime between 2023 and 2024, but Clipse's record label Def Jam wanted the verse removed from the album. There's conflicting reports as to why Def Jam wanted the verse removed, but Pusha T believes it's because of the ongoing feud that was happening at the time between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Clipse refused to remove the verse and actually parted ways with Def Jam. That's when Jay-Z and Roc Nation stepped in to handle distribution and promotion for the album. It was a little bit messy, but with all that out of the way, Clipse was finally able to start promoting their album, and promote they did. It seems to me that the brothers decided to let each of them do what they do best. While Malice stuck to the sidelines perfecting his raps, Pusha T was on the front lines calling out everyone and everything, all while promoting the album. The first wave of attacks started with the first single released for the album, Ace Trumpet, where Pusha T vehemently attacks Kanye West for some of his outbursts, we'll call them.
Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees.
What I get out of this verse is that, like everyone else, Pusha T misses the old Kanye, and he's letting Kanye know that he will never reach his prime ever again, and in fact, he'll probably never be a good artist ever again, and everyone knows it. It's a cold reality that Push laid out, but he was far from done. The next single was what really got things going. So Be It released exclusively on YouTube as the second single for the album, and Push had some things to say about Travis Scott. Pusha T had some gripes with Travis, as he went on to explain in multiple interviews, but the main gripes that he had with Travis are when he played the Meltdown verse in front of Pharrell, when he played the Like That verse in Rolling Loud California, and for some of his past quarrels with Kanye prior to the 2020s, we'll say. But who better to explain than the man himself?
He does this numerous times. You know what I'm saying? He'll do it with his mentor.
Right.
Ye. You know what I'm saying? He was even instrumental in the whole beef now. The Like That verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Egging that on. He comes, he interrupts the session. The next day, the Meltdown verse or whatever comes on. Talking about
Melting
P,
Pharrell's jewelry.
yeah, and all of that. Yeah. That was a corny, like, you shouldn't have been here anyway. Him specifically, too.
The brothers had successfully gotten people talking about their album, and along with numerous interviews and performances and singles, they really got people talking. And the numbers tell that story. Let God Sort 'Em Out sold 118,000 units first week and debuted at the number 4 spot on the Billboard charts. That is an astonishing feat for Clipse, as Pusha T's last solo album, It's Almost Dry, sold about half of that with 55,000 units. And it wasn't because of the bundles or digital albums. While physical media did play an important role, It was the actual music that got this album to climb the charts. The opening track, The Birds Don't Sing, for example, it's a touching tribute to Pusha T and Malice's parents. Both brothers really open up about how they were raised and how fortunate they were to have two exceptional role models in their lives and how much it hurts that they're no longer with them. And it's wrapped together beautifully with a chorus from John Legend.
The birds don't sing, no they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech and bang.
Both brothers are phenomenal on this track, but Malice really takes the show home with a touching tribute to his father towards the end of the track. Another highlight is Chains and Whips, which has that Kendrick Lamar feature we were talking about earlier. Kendrick does a great job of wrapping his entire verse together with a gen rhyme scheme that really just takes it out of the park. Those are just two of the multiple tracks in which the duo showcases their artistic abilities. POV with Tyler the Creator is another standout as well. Malice in particular really shines on that one. In my opinion, Let God Sort 'Em Out is easily one of the best albums of this year and probably one of the best we've gotten from the 2020s. The time and care that was put into this project really shows, and I just hope that the next Clipse album doesn't take another 15 years. Thank you all for taking the time every day to watch this. It is always greatly appreciated. Whether you like, you comment, you just watch, it means a lot to me. If you want to follow me on any of my socials, I'm pretty active on Twitter. The links to those are down in the description below. And with all that out of the way, I will see you on the flip side.